August of 2006. No, 7.
Okay.
I am the managing attorney of the VA department.
Wasn't it?
It wasn't in this building, no. It was down the street here in Parkersburg. And for really the first 4 months, I would say, 4 or 5 months that I worked here, I just followed Jan everywhere she went. And that was doing Social Security primarily then, wasn't even doing VA yet. And then we started the VA department, and then I did VA and Social Security. But for the first day, I was definitely nervous. I still remember what I wore. I still have it, in fact. Yeah, I was definitely nervous, but excited. I'm not really somebody who gets that nervous. I get more excited than nervous. It's actually one of the things Jan said to me in interviewing me was, would you be willing to do veterans work? And I said, oh my heavens, that's something I'm super interested in. I had done a semester in Vietnam in college, and so and did my senior thesis on Agent Orange in college, and so was really, really interested in doing veterans work, and was one of the things that after she and I started talking was one of the things that made me want to come to work here, actually. Oh gosh, my personal life. Well, I've had 3 kids in the time that since I started working here, so that's a huge change. Jackson, Lily, and May, of course, the light of my life. And so that's a huge change personally. Professionally, we were tiny. It was like 12 people when I started working here. And so we've grown and grown and grown. And of course, now we have a VA department that's somewhat independent, even of Social Security. And so all I do is VA law, which is really different than when we started. I love working here. It's, well, people always say, is Jan nice? People always, she is really nice, I swear. And she really works hard. She comes to work, I'd say she works more hours than anybody in the firm. She's really, really hardworking, and I think people sometimes think, oh, she just owns the business, but she's really here working in the trenches. And I think, let's see, what else? I think people don't necessarily know how connected the whole staff is. Like, it's a really, I think, the staff is so supportive of one another. It really is kind of like a family environment in terms of how the relationships you form with other people on staff, and it's one of my favorite things about working here. I love the staff. That's such a hard question, but I'd say there's lots of cases that are super, super important to me, and that would definitely be what I would say stands out is winning that person's case that you've worked on, having done this since 2007 all the way till now. I have clients who, I represent them for a long period of time. I get really attached to them, really attached to their cases, really attached to their issues. So thank goodness I've numerous of those cases that winning those cases is so rewarding. I can't imagine a profession that would be more rewarding because, again, I get really attached to my clients.